Hello mindenki. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining today. Today we have 5 blaster box from Panini, Select, Absolute, Phoenix, Prizm, and one more Select at the end. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming and watching the break and also joining the break. That's the best. I wish you all the best. Good luck everyone. Let's see some nice cards. Some nice case hits this rainy Sunday. At least here is raining. I hope you have better weather. 6 packs, 24 cards, empty box. And wish a zebra for everyone, but at least one for someone. Otherwise, the red and blue Prizm shocks. We are starting with Luther Burden for the Chicago, and then Jalen Miro for the Seahawks, and our first red and blue shock is Ray Lewis for the Ravens, and we have a Dolphins at the end, and this is the club level Prizm for the Ravens. 3 rookie cards and 1 veteran. Unfortunately, the veteran was the Prizm shock. Javonte Davis for the Dallas. Benjamin Morris for the Tampa. And another rookie for the Texans, Woody Marks. And Omario Hampton for the Chargers in the back. On the Select Certified. Our next Prizm shock is coming. Devon A-Chain is starting. And then Trey Benson for the cards, and the rookie is a Patriots, Will Campbell on the red and blue. This is the Premier level, and Jeffrey Simmons in the back. 3 more pack from this one. Draft is coming soon. We have a few weeks left. Ty Felton for the Vikings. Jacoby Meyers for the Raiders, and the Prizm Silver is Brian Burns for the Giants. And we have a Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions on the numbers. Number 0. I didn't know that he is in number 0. Maybe he changed when the rules made it possible. Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons. Deebo Samuel for the Commanders. And it's not a rookie, but it's a Giants. Malik Neighbors. Nice red and blue shock. Also, this is on the Concourse level. And the Jaden Reed for the Packers. Last pack. At least some numbered card, please. No zebra, no numbered card. Rookie, Bashan Tutan for the Jags. Jahmyr Gibbs. Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs. And Jahmyr Gibbs on the turbocharged. This was the Jahmyr Gibbs pack, it seems. Let's go for the kaboom. It would be time. I opened so many Absolute and never came. I hope today is the day. Empty pack. Okay. Back and forth. Let's start like this then. We are starting up with Eric Ayamanuar for the Titans. Then the Ray McLeod on the green foil, and the rookie introduction, Dapper Duo. Whoever it is, I don't see the name. Maybe on the back we have. That's his name. Nice. Whoever it is. Never heard. Bonix. Bronco. Williams for the Rams. Cortland Sutton. Very much not readable, these cards. Kenneth Walker for the Seahawks. And Chase Brown for the Bengals. And there is a thicker card. Whatever it means. I think it's Ashton Genty for the Raiders. And the rookie patch. Nick Emanvory for the Seahawks. And the rest, we have Frisco, Ayuk, DJ Moore, Odunze for the Dallas, Ferguson, Tyreek Hill for the Miami, and for the Giants, Theo Johnson. Let me find the dress for Genty patch. Genty is usually coming every break. Maybe we have some Genty luck. The Raiders is the spot then. Okay. For the cards, Marvin Harrison Jr. For the cards, Trey McBride, Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions. For the Titans, Chiki Okonkwo, Jordan Love for the Packers, and on the introduction, catch of the day, Travis Hunter, I guess, Mason Taylor for the Jets, and another Jets, Ryan Smith, and the rookie. Igyekszem azokkal a remszapokkal. De előtte, before that, Riley Leonard on the buy storm for the Colts. Then the Puka Nakua, he has some problems nowadays. A green foil, here's the Rams. And we have a rookie, Josh Connery Jr. for the Washington. Trey Hendrickson for the Bengals. No, he's in the Ravens. Bucky Irving for Tampa. And for the Jaguars, Tank Bigsby. And the Brock Bowers for the Raiders. And Devonta Smith for the Philadelphia Eagles. 2 more packs to go. And we have a Travis Hunter here. But before him, Isaiah Pacheco for the Chiefs on the draft diamonds. Travis Hunter, rookie. T.Lo for the Jaguars. Tony Pollard for the Titans. The Colts. Michael Pittman, he's not a Colts anymore. And for the Houston, Joe Mixon, he's also not there. And Tua for the Miami, he's also not there. And Josh Allen, he's there. He's still with the Bills. Last pack. We need some magic, or our Kaboom is still in the packs. And it's a Cam Ward, Hawk Heaven for the Titans. On the green foil for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Harmon, Brock Bowers, except he's not his George Beck or Jack Beck or Bash for the Raiders. And then Prescott, Chuba Hubbard, Drake London, Pacheco for the Chiefs, and the last one is Pierce. He got a very, very big contract. It shows that the market was pretty bad in the wide receiver market, so even Alec Pierce could get a very, very good salary. Of course, he had a pretty good year, but I don't think that he's a top wide receiver in the league. He almost got, I think, a top 10 or at least around contract. We go for the color blast now. And the empty pack and the 6-pack. This is not that 6-pack, not the beer 6-pack, not the belly 6-pack. This is just 6-pack. We are starting with Egbuka for the Tampa. And we have some color here. And the 49ers, Nick Martin. Let me see the numbering right after Lance Bridges Beers. And it's 93 from 99 for the 49ers. It looks like a copper, I think. And the Sam Darnold Super Bowl winner. Sam. Let me put this numbered card in the top loader meanwhile. And let's continue for some bigger one. There is a hyper here behind Trevor Etienne and not else than Caleb Williams for the Bears. A nice card, I think it's not numbered. Yes, just a hyper. Jaden Daniels for the Commanders and Alex Highsmith. Derek Harmon, Steelers. Oh, okay. I was not expecting this, but okay, we have a case hit. I was pulling it too fast. I was not really sure that it can happen, but it's happened. So we have a case hit, a beautiful color blast for the Denver Broncos, John Elway. Maybe not the most valuable card in the Phoenix, but it's a color blast and it's beautiful. I hope you can see. Nice, shiny John Elway for the Broncos. And the Justin Jefferson in the back. And the Devontae Adams as well. Let me find Mr. John Elway, Hall of Fame player as we know. It's a very nice card. This color blast even may be looking better than the last year one. Okay. So at least one case it popped up today. He's a great player. Even I was not lucky enough to watch him live, but Jackson Dart for the Giants and the rookie, Ricky Pearsall for the Niners, Joe Mixon, and Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags. We have a hyper behind Queen Evers for the Miami. And it's not a rookie, it's JSN. He is one of the best wide receiver. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Justin Herbert for the Chargers and Brian Allen for the Jets. Actually, I was pretty much believing on him last year. His card value was pretty low, but after this year, it went up pretty much. So that was a good investment. I bought some owls and I have a PSA 10 silver of him. Those easily double their prices. Meanwhile, the season, I hope he continues, and then I can only suggest you to, if you like good wide receivers, he is good. For the Colts, Tuimolau, and the contour for the Chiefs, Xavier Versi. And it's not numbered, just a normal contour. Will Diesel for the Chargers, and Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers. Okay, this box was good. We gotta case it. Let's see what Prizm brings us. Some nice rookie silver Prizm. Some nice lasers. We can hit the blue and the red. SSPs as well as the red and black checker. We can also hit autos, meme cards. No numbered card, unfortunately. We are getting a Kirby Joseph for the Detroit Lions. And our first laser is CD Lamb for the Dallas Cowboys. And the second one should be a rookie, and I think it's a Saints. And it's Devin Neal, the runner. Not Tyler Shock. And of course we have a Kids reporter. And behind him, Tony Dorsett, another veteran for the Broncos. RJ Harvey for the Broncos again. And behind him, there is a Fractal for Joey B. And I mixed up my cards here. And Joe Theismann for the Commanders, and Steven Spurrier for the Frisco. Many veterans here. What do you think about the new Topps Chrome? It came out just this week. I'm trying to get some boxes of that is not licensed. At least Panini is licensed by NFL, but not NFLPA, so they can put the logos, but they cannot put players who are playing currently in the league. Bijan Robinson on the laser, and the rookie laser is Walter Nolan for the Cardinals. And we have a Richard Gannon, Oakland Raiders. So they pulled out this Prizm Black, which is only old players and NIL players. Ty Felton. I don't know how Panini will survive, but let's see how it goes this year. It's a rookie on the Prizm Silver, and it's red. and it should be a Browns then, and this is Dylan Gabriel. Maybe Sanders will be the starter, not Dylan Gabriel, but he is there for the Browns, and Derwin James for the Chargers, and Jalen Waddell for the Miami. 2 more packs to go. Michael Penix for the Atlanta, and another rookie Prizm Silver. I think it should be only one in one pack, but the other was a variation. I think this Dylan Gabriel one. I think this was the variation. That's why there is 2 instead of the 1. Josh Simmons for the Chiefs and the Bears in the back. Lance Bridges for the Chicago Bears. And we also have a kid reporter and Shaquan Barkley for the Philly behind. So 1 more left pack to go and 1 more select blaster. Ernest Briner for the Browns. Coston Loveland for the Bears. Dave Casper for the Vikings. And Jordan Brooks for the Dolphins. This was the Prizm pack. And let's see the last one. Good luck for everyone for the Zebra. Or the one-on-one. I think everybody would accept that one as well. If you would pull a black one-on-one. We are starting off with Quishon Judkins for the Browns. Then Jaden Blue for the Cowboys, and the rookie, it's a Houston, Jalen Noel. I pulled his auto as well. Bijan Robinson for the Falcons. Bucky Irving for the Tampa. A nice Drake May for the Patriots. Maybe the first. Oh no, there was a Will Campbell. Trevion Henderson also for the Pats. And Mason Taylor on the future. It feels a bit thicker. Maybe it's an M. Yeah, there is something there. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. And it's a Ram. Byron Young for the Rams. And this will be this double card, double patch. And I think it's Baker Mayfield on the multiverse for the Rams or the Buccaneers. So I have this card, I think already. So, and I think the box was not gone. So I'm giving it to you, dear Rams owner Ferry and Marshall Latimore. Let me put this multiverse. Even I think he has a very short episode only in the Rams. But that is where he got back the chance to stay in the league. So Baker, the baby maker for the Rams. JJ McCarthy for the Vikings. Ashton Genty rookie for the Raiders. And the silver is Sam Darnold for the Seahawks. Super Bowl winner Sam Darnold, and Travis Hunter for the Jags at the end. Trevor Etienne for the Panthers, and the Josh Allen for the Bills, and it's a rookie, and it's a Patriots, Trayvon Henderson on the blue, red and blue, nice color match, and DJ Giddens for the Colts. In the back, we have one pack left. And we are starting off with Travis Hunter, Sam Darnold back again, DJ Moore for the Bears, and the last one is again Baker, number 6 on the numbers insert. So this was for today. I think it was pretty okay-ish break. I should say it's good. We had a case hit, we had a color burst, we had some patches. Maybe not the biggest players of the league, but still, I think that compared to the last one, it was way better break. So next week I will have a card show again, so probably there won't be a break, but after that I'm preparing with some nice boxes. We are leaving the blasters and checking out some, if I can, or if it's possible to get some tops, maybe it will be tops, but let's see. Thank you for joining tonight, and see you next